what is innovation? Innovation is about taking that idea, because it's not just an idea, taking that invention, and because it's not just an invention, and basically creating this significant positive change on whatever you're working on. So innovation is more than just an idea or an invention or a creative new idea. It is about being able to provide a really great, something additional, and at the same time being able to find a market for that invention, for that great idea. Being able to find people who are willing to pay you money to get that invention or idea. So innovation, to be really significant, Muhammad, really needs to come up with a new, groundbreaking change. If you just do a small incremental, a small improvement on something, you can't really consider it very innovative, or it wouldn't have the same impact. And I'll give you some examples of that. If you look at the PC business, computer business, laptops have been coming out for the past, 10 years or so or more. And every time a laptop came out, it had this little bit of extra element to it. There was a little bit of a, extra memory, some extra processing speed, some extra port. But can you really consider those incremental improvements as true innovation? They're not really that innovative. The guys that came up with great innovation, if we go back to the Apple case, when Apple first came up with the MacBook Air, which was this very slim laptop, that sort of changed the way in which laptops are seen. It was very sleek, nice looking, and very thin, and had a lot of benefits. That could be considered as an innovation. And now you find so many companies that have come up, and there's this whole Ultrabook movement in laptops that has followed some of that innovation that Apple brought to the table. You also see the innovation in going and creating a new category of products, which are the smartphones or the tablets, which never existed before. So that's where innovation is the most effective and powerful, when you come up with something that is a really great improvement on what exists today. And I want you to think about your own ideas, and as we go through this presentation, I'm gonna challenge you a bit on this. What is it? Do you really feel you are providing incremental improvement, or are you doing a substantial change to how things are being done, a substantial positive change? So innovation, like we said, is really a driver of growth. It differentiates your offerings in a competitive market. So if you've got an idea to come up with some kind of a technology solution or a software, and this software is doing something similar to what another software is doing, but it's got these little features here and there that are an improvement, you're not really going to be able to attract enough attention and enough focus to your product and service unless it's dramatically different. Otherwise, people get lost with the little incremental improvements. There's so many of them out there. In the case of Procter & Gamble, Procter & Gamble comes up with so many different products. They're a fast-moving consumer goods company. They provide all of these brands that you probably see, here, and they are forced to do a lot of incremental improvements, and they keep on doing these great improvements every now and then onto their products. But then you find every now and then they come up with some great innovation, which is a substantial improvement on what was happening before. And this substantial improvement just generates a huge market for them. So at the time when people, I don't know if it was Procter & Gamble, but one of these companies started to move from providing just the soap that you wash your hands with, the hard soap, to actually a liquid soap that was used. And look at how big that whole market has become out of nowhere. If you look at when it came to blades that are used for shaving, I mean, how a blade is a blade. How much can you innovate with that? However, you still find that even in such a simple kind of product, they're able to keep on coming out with new innovations. A blade that has batteries in it that actually vibrate as you do your shave. A blade that helps reduce, the sensitivity. So there are many different elements to it. Another element has been coming up with soap that is used for washing as a gel rather than a powder. So these are some kinds of really big innovations. And at the same time, you find that they keep on doing these small improvements.